Hey guys, remember to like the video and hit subscribe. When she's literally ditching panels because the cloud signal went off and she's running on my stream to be like, okay, bitch, the out of here. And he gaslights the out of us and keeps us happy to stay in this little content machine and then throws us back to the wolves. It's psychotic. He's gotten this criticism 6 different times publicly now. And you're trusting him and his narrative? What has Max done? These logs are like unhinged. Keep in mind, she's saying all this shit to a stranger. This narrative that Steven is painting about Max and Anna is painting about Max is crazy. What he got scared about was that Max is investigating him. Really opportune time to completely switch on Max. Based. Last week, they were my friends. This week, Max is a narcissist. Super convenient and normal. By the way, pretty sure, like, wasn't it a week or 2 ago when Max was like, Steven's a good person and a good friend? Didn't somebody make a video about that? Oh yeah, and then here she reveals in this conversation how Max found out. Max and I spoke nights ago. We had a conversation about how Steven had no idea how incentivized his platform was. I guess they just talk about me in their free time when they're offline. That's kind of creepy. We talked about his personal life and secrets we know and how they relate. And then I told him that it was even weirder because I had a dynamic with him. Then Max realized that Steven had slept with a lot of his orbiters in that conversation. And he was like, question mark? And I was like, oh, wait, that's not normal now that I'm saying it. And Max was like, yeah, no, that's not normal. I guess when he found out that her and I had a thing. So now I don't know if that triggered him a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. Watching how unhinged she is, talking to total strangers about me in her Discord. I think that was the final straw for me. Like, there's too much here. Even I do think she's like mind fucked by Max, but like, there's too much here. This is insane. Like,
it's too much. It's too much. Yep.
Yeah. Anna tells me and corroborates all these stories Steven has told both of us about getting off on making women psychologically unravel. Okay.
Well, okay, yeah. I actually had a question. I'm going to go ahead and say this is for Anna, but it could be for anyone. So, and I think this is a tricky one. I don't know how Max would answer this. So the first question is, let us make the assumption. Oh, this is actually super tricky. So first off, Anna, as far as we know, has not been diagnosed with anything. She's just normal. Supposedly.
Well, I'm pretty sure she has.
Well, we don't know.
Well,
right?
I do, but.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all right. So the question is. Wait, message who?
Message you.
Oh. So
this is why I'm pretty sure, because I think in order to get it, you have to be right. That's what I'll just say. I don't know public language. Yeah, but go ahead.
And the question is, can you forget all that? It doesn't even have to involve her. Can you have sex with crazy people?
I think it depends on the type of crazy they are. Like, if somebody has
let's say off the wall schizophrenic crazy.
Or
are we saying that are schizophrenic people just not allowed to sex? Is that the law?
Yeah, so like this is maybe I'm just a crazy person, but like it's just messages. Like it's Discord messages. Like at the end of the day, like what's the worst thing that's happening? Like, and I'm not trying to downplay people that are abused online or whatever, because I know that people talk about that. But anytime I read like rape stories where people are like, oh, like I was sexually like assaulted by this guy for a long time, and it's like, oh God, like what happened? And it's like, well, you know, he said all these things to me on Discord, and then, you know, it was, and I'm like, okay, but like when did he like assault you? Like what did he sexually abuse you? Well, like he told me that he wanted to do these things on Discord, and I was talking back, and I'm like,
well, let me take this to another level.
They're text messages.
Okay, I'm not gonna even talk about that, because like there can still be abuse over that. But let's go even a step further, just so it's more clear. Can you have sex with schizophrenic people?
It's possible. It gets, so you don't want to take away too much agency from people with severe mental illness. This is okay, here, let me talk backwards from it, okay? This is the reason why sexual activity with very mentally compromised people might not be good, and it's because they might not have the faculty to appropriately consent, and they might be taken advantage of. That's like the issue, right? So like, for instance, if I found a truly schizophrenic off their medications person and I'm like, listen, the government sent me and I have to like come inside of you, otherwise, like, you know, the bad guys are gonna get you, like some shit like that might theoretically be something you could do to like a person who's schizophrenic with paranoia. That might be something you do. That's fucked up. That's not good, right? But like, if there's like a person with schizophrenia, but they're on medication, they're functional, they live their life or whatever, the idea that that person can never consent to consensual activity, that's weird to me. I don't think that's, yeah.
So, I guess the next step then, like, as far as, like, what are you allowed to do when you're over 18, when you're an adult? What other rights should be taken away from a quote-unquote crazy person? And again, keep in mind that the person we're talking about now is not schizophrenic, whatever it seems like. So I'm using a very extreme example here, but like, if you're schizophrenic and not a danger to anyone, are you just not allowed to do anything that an adult can do? Can you drive?
No, yeah, that's why. That's the whole thing. Yeah, like I think that as long as you're not like severely compromised, you should be able to, right? Remember JF saying that he's going to fuck a bunch of girls all the way up the East Coast? The problem with JF wasn't that he just wanted to fuck a bunch of girls. The problem with JF is that, one, the particular girl that he picked out was actually so mentally deficient that a court order got her to have like a permanent guardianship from her parents because she couldn't live her life on her own, number one. And number two was that JF was trying to get this girl to move cross country to get her away from her family and live with him so that he could put a baby in her as soon as possible. Those are all JF's explicit words. Like, he said all of it. None of that is like a secret. Like, he said all of that. It's a very, very, very different situation than just even like just like a 30 or 40-year-old guy, 20-year-old guy. It was a really, really, really different, weird, creepy situation.
Yeah.
Put the baby. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. What's up?
So yeah, I guess it's challenging. Should we let schizophrenic people vote? Should we let them drive? Can they make decisions at all? I guess, and that's like the most extreme example I guess you can get. I think that's like classically the most, like, I don't want to say off your rocker, but most like not normal, I don't know, baseline type of thing you can have. So the other thing here is, as far as Mr. Girl going after your thing with Anna, is she trying to say that, like, or is he trying to say that, like, Anna is like schizophrenic, like unable to consent?
If I have to be as good faith as possible, which he doesn't deserve, I think the issue with Anna is that he thinks that I'm publicly attacking her at the same time that I'm privately talking to her. So I'm coming on my stream every day and I'm like, Anna's insane. She's insane. But then behind the scenes, I'm like sexually courting her or whatever. If I'm being as good faith as possible, then that would be like the Steelman version of his criticisms. But I
will say the one thing that's fucked with this and being realistic here is that Anna is not doing you any favors here. Because she's completely flip-flopping like a crazy person would. Like, when she talks to Mr. Girl, it's like the worst possible shit she could ever say, or when she talks to Lav about you, it's like, yeah.
So here's if you want like the guide to Anna, like, this is how you can get Anna to like say or do anything you want. If you go to Anna and you basically say, here are things that people are saying about you that you really don't like, what are we going to do? Like, that'll basically send her into a thing to say anything. That's like her obsession. And this is another thing that, I don't know if Mr. Girl's admitted this yet, but this is another thing that drives a lot of people, is a lot of people think that Anna is like obsessed with me and wants to, I think even you probably still think this, she wants to like be in a relationship with me and get rid of Melina, blah, blah, blah. And that's like Anna's whole thing. It's not. All Anna wants is for there to not be people saying things on the internet about her like being a stalker or whatever, or like being obsessed or crazy. If
I don't want to get...
Sure, we don't have to get into it, but I'm saying that if all of that went away, then that's like always like her fascination. And you can tell...
I just don't agree, but
okay, yeah, that's fine. But all of the evidence supports me. She has never, ever said anything negative about Melina unless Melina's talking shit about her. She never gave any inkling about being jealous about any other girls or anything like that. She was friends with Melina for a while after I had my big OCD talk with her, and she talked with Melina. They were like super cool, and she was really happy that they spoke.
Listen, I understand you're on good terms with her.
I'm not. I have to say for chat because retards like you that have no understanding of the situation like make everybody think this, right? Anna has never at any point in our history ever implied or insinuated that like we ought to be dating. She has never like expressed any jealousy against Melina. She's been fine talking about Melina. All of her issues, every single trigger, every single thing that's ever happened has been me speaking poorly about her or somebody at my subreddit or Kiwi Friends posting something negative about her. That has been the inciting action for every single loop she's had, and it continues to be this day. Like right now, I think she's dating another guy. I don't know if she's probably said that, but she's like been dating people and like going through other relationships and stuff. Like she's not like waiting for me forever. But okay, go ahead, say your thing, whatever you want.
So she's sexting with you when she's dating guys?
Usually, when I say dating, I mean she's like going on dates. Sorry, people use that word.
So while she's going on dates, she's sexting with you.
Sometimes I don't know.
That's not a proper Christian way.
What do you think? Wait. What do you think dating means?
No, I don't think we need to get into that. Just let's.
No. Wait. Hold on. No. Wait.
Oh no, sorry. I gotta move on. No, sorry. We gotta move. Oh, look at that. Time to move on to another.
Okay, sorry, hold on. There's two types of dating. Dating is like I'm in an exclusive relationship with a guy, and dating is just like, oh, like I'm like I saw a guy for a date or I did or whatever. That's what I'm talking about. She's not like exclusive with some dude and we're like chatting or whatever. That's okay. Hi.
You full muted yourself. I couldn't hear you or anything you said.
Yeah, no
Yeah, I actually, you know what? I align with Mr. Girl right now.
Good.
That is not okay. You are not allowed to censor what I have to say about this situation.
Gotcha. Sounds good.
You're a broken man. Okay. Unfixable.
Gotcha.
Don't you gotcha me. I know what that means, okay? All these other tier 4 subs might not understand, but I understand what it means. I've been here since the creation of gotcha. And thanks, anything else? All right, love you, bye.
True.
Whatevs. What else?
If we go out to... Never mind.
No, say it.
I was going to say we go to eat tonight, where are we going to go? But it'd be stupid to say in advance where we're going.
Oh, of course. Yeah, but I mean, I think... So, for instance, there's a lot of good places we can go, but I know some better places we can go for sure.
Wow. What a descriptive sentence.
Well, okay. You know what? Just shut the up, okay? God, I swear to God, if I was with you, we'd end up at, like, McDonald's or something. Be like, gee, Dan, these fries are the best. Better than Wendy's. Told you. Yeah, net value right there. You know, I don't know why I'm giving you a redneck voice, but it fits here. It doesn't matter.
Not the high quality vegan breakfast diners that we go to with Dan. My bad. Okay.
Those are kosher. They're not vegan. They just don't have meats because they do dairy.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, we have
what?
Is the Senate over now except for the Georgia runoff? I think we have +1 in the Senate right now.
Well, I think we have control over the Senate right now, and then
I think it's +1, and we might get +2 if the Georgia runoff goes. Oh, it's +1 only with Georgia. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we have tie right now, right, with the VP. But you know, the good news though is that if we get Georgia, we can have everyone trying to be the next what the f is his name?
Doug?
Is it Doug, the like West Virginian guy or whatever?
Oh, Manchin. Sorry.
Yeah, we can have everyone can be a Manchin at that point. Poggers, I mean, except no bills are going to get through, of course, so that's good.
Well, what is the House looking? I think there's still, it's like Bernie math mode, but there's still a path to winning the House, I think. It's just very, 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 very unlikely, I think.
Let's see, what else? Yeah, that could be interesting, you know? I mean, the good part here...
people are saying it's 50-50, 25-75, okay. Sorry, what were you saying?
There was, I don't want to say conspiracy theory, but it was a well-thought-out post that said, if the Republicans got control of the House and the Senate, that they could impeach Biden, certainly.
Yeah, some people in Reddit, there's like this Reddit theory that if Republican lawmakers get control of the government, that they're just going to try to impeach Biden over and over and over and over and over again. I don't know.
No. If they get Senate plus House, they can impeach Biden, done. Impeach Kamala, done. And then they have the House Speaker, and apparently you do not need to be a House elected House person to be the Speaker, so they could just nominate Trump to be the Speaker, and then as a result of that, Trump would be the next president.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Also, I think you need 60 votes, I think, to impeach. But even if they could, I don't think Republicans will go that far. I think the dominoes have begun to fall for Trump and the Republican Party.
I swear to God, I want to ban so many people right now doing question marks. Like, this is my idea that I came up with, okay? Like, it's possible, okay? So don't fucking question mark me. Wait. It's 100% possible this could happen.
Okay, hold on. Do you know what?
What?
Do you know what somebody emailed me? That would be an interesting thing to try. What if instead of jail or prison, for non-violent offenders, if you had a sentence longer than 4 years, what if there were colleges inside the prisons, and if you got like a 4-year degree, you automatically got released?
Longer than 4 years?
Yeah. So let's say you get like 10 or 15 years for like robbery or some shit. I don't know.
There's some people. So, God, this is so mean. I am vindictive. I don't want you to rehabilitate. Like, if you killed my kid, I don't care that now you have a bachelor's in electrical engineering. Rot. Well, okay, that's it. I don't care. I don't want you to get better and have a nice life and do everything. You can stay in there for the rest of your life. And anyone who says I should have him out, don't care. That's it.
Okay. Well.
And I'm sure that a lot of people feel like that. You know, so non-violent? Do you think, hey, dipshits, you think that, like, Bernie Madoff and his non-violent crimes, do you think maybe a few people may have killed themselves? Oh, where's the derpstinies now? Oh, wait, that's you being a moron. Just because you didn't kill a kid or anything else, there can still be something where you're like, this person should never get out. I don't give a shit. They literally ruined my life. My kids killed themselves because they lost all their money with Madoff. Morons. You're dumb. You're dumb. You're bad, and you should feel bad, and you didn't think through your derpstiny.